Hi, I'm Steve, the introverted traveler. I've made it my mission in life to explore the beaches, deserts, mountains, and even cityscapes around us, and to do so while avoiding contact with as many people as possible. And although I will never hang out with you for any reason, I do invite you to join me on my journey. Come and see the world through the eyes of an extreme introvert. On this edition, we are hiking to the summit of Mount Rose in the mountains of northern Nevada. Along the way, we will encounter a waterfall, beautiful wildflowers, stunning views, and of course, too many damn people. That and much more coming up on this Introverted Travels. Greetings once again on yet another adventure. Today we're summiting Mount Rose here in northern Nevada on a loop trail that is going to take us all around the mountain. It'll take us to the summit and it will connect with the Tahoe rim trail at some point and then loop back to where I parked here in, again, northern Nevada. Middle of July. It's semi-warm up here, it's not too warm. But here's the most important thing. There's people everywhere. I am so sick this summer of seeing so many damn people out, because as the number of people increases, the amount of stupidity also increases. I mean, just set aside the fact that having other people around is an absolute miserable experience. The more people you get out in any one location, the dumber things can get. Unfortunately, the trailhead, the parking area was almost full. This is a very, very popular trek, so to speak, with people who live in Reno, which is about, I don't know, 45 minutes from here. Carson City, which is probably similar, and so forth. So it's gonna be yet another one of those videos, folks, as I see people coming toward me. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, in the distance is Lake Tahoe, and even further in the distance are the snowy peaks, which I may end up climbing on in the next few weeks or so. They weren't snow-capped last year, but we had such a huge winter here in Northern California that the snow is still lingering around, and it's almost August. So more than likely we'll still have snow peaks when it starts to snow again. Yeah, so far I can tell you this trail has been misery, and I'm only in about the first half mile or so, but there's so many people out here. I mean, way to destroy the tranquility and the scenic beauty that is Lake Tahoe. It's very easy to destroy these things. Just add people to the next. Look, there's people coming. So one of the things I neglected to mention that may be one of the main reasons why there's so many people on this first stretch of trail is there's a waterfall. And it's coming up. We're not there yet, but more people behind me. This is hell. This is like literally living in hell. Flames and demons and pitchforks and all that, they're not equal to the hell that is other people. But anyway, yes, there's a waterfall, and it's easy to get to because this initial stretch is not too strenuous. It's fine. So that's probably more than likely what's attracting all these people. They're going to go to the easy part because people always want to do the easiest thing they can because people are awful. And they're going to go look at the waterfall, ooh and ah. And then hopefully after that, the trail will be sans people. Alright, as predicted, the waterfall, which is over there, was completely miserable. There's people all around it. There's people climbing up to the top of it. I do not know if my summit trail is going to loop back. This is a loop trail, so I'm actually going back on a different trail than I've come in on. So I don't know if it's going to go over the top of that waterfall or not. But holy damn, people everywhere. we're on the trail. We have 3 miles to get to the summit, and then who knows how long it's gonna take me to get back, but it's only about 12:30, so hopefully I won't be out here, you know, with the darkness and the Bigfoots, you know, tonight. Well, here's an update. The crowds have thinned out, but there's still way too many damn people up here. I'm taking my time. I've been a little laggy today. Not sure why. It could be just dropping blood sugar or something, I don't know. But I'm taking it nice and slow, of course. You know, I am a turtle, but I'm going up a hill and turtles don't like hills. But yeah, so far, so good. Way too many damn people, way too many damn people. I mean, there were more over at the waterfall, but still, I mean, more than just me out here is too many. I mean, seriously. Don't they know I was coming? I mean, aren't they gonna clear the forest just for me? I wish. But yeah, just to get another example of why I don't like the human race, why there's way too many damn people on this planet, and why we desperately need to stop breeding, because people everywhere. But there's a mountain in front of me. There's a beautiful trail in front of me. There's a valley in the background here. So I'm doing okay. Not dead yet. Yet. Well, we're officially in the Mount Rose Wilderness, the Humboldt-Toyabe, I think, National Forest, and I'm tired. I don't know what it is today. This isn't a difficult, I mean, it's a challenging trail, but compared to what I have been doing, it's pretty easy, but for some reason, I'm just not having it today. Could be altitude, but I don't know. I went up a volcano and wasn't bothered one bit about altitude, so I have no idea. It's just one of those things that happens once in a while. You know, you'll be putting in physical energy, doing physical exercise, and you'll still feel like a lot of crap. But I'm doing okay. I'm making it. I am closer than I'm not. And that doesn't really make much sense, but I probably don't have much more to go. Probably another mile or so. Unfortunately, my AllTrails app, I reset it, or I didn't reset it, I paused it accidentally and lost a few miles. So I have no idea how far I am. I just know I'm gonna make it up to the peak. I'm gonna turn around, and then I'm gonna go do my loop and go home. I mean, that's what I usually do on a Sunday afternoon, but yeah, a ton of people out here. Way too many people. And again, I know I'm in a public place. I'm on public land. But really, seriously, do we really have to deal with the public? I mean, they're awful. People are terrible. They're annoying. And they say hi to me. Why? I don't want to say hi to them. There's no reason. Our lives do not need to intertwine in any way. Just acknowledge that I exist and stay out of my way and leave me alone. I don't know why that's so hard for people. But no, everybody wants to be social. Everybody wants to say hello. Or it's even worse early in the morning when everyone's like, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, shut up. Just, we're in nature. Just be quiet. Just, shh. You don't need to acknowledge me. You're not being rude. Actually, you're being quite polite by leaving me the hell alone. I told you it was going to be one of those videos. But anyway, rant aside, let's go bust this thing out so I can go home. It's one of those Sundays. Okay, so we must be at the part of the AllTrails app where it says there's a little bit of scrambling up here. Shouldn't be terrible. Look at the views. I mean, seriously, that is beautiful. Scary as hell because I'm afraid of heights, but that is absolutely beautiful. I think I'll stay away from the edge of the trail. Actually, I think I might be on the edge of the trail. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm going beyond turtle today. I'm at slug speed. This is a rough one. And I don't think it has anything to do with the hike itself. I think it's just my body today is like, you know what? The last 3 weeks you put yourself through hell. Stop. So I'll be happy to be done. But yeah, rock scrambling. Let's go. Well, don't know if you can see this, but that city looks familiar. I think that's Reno down there. I might be wrong, but yeah, we're on really kind of the division line here. Tahoe's on one side, somewhere over there in that direction. And then Reno would be over, or Reno or Carson City or one of those cities in Nevada is down there. So I am so close. I'm almost at the top. Yeah, I'm going like slug turtle in this. That's a hybrid of slug and turtle. Might not be full slug, but I'm definitely, you know, full turtle. So, all right, let's get this done. I'm more or less at the very top. The trail keeps going this way, and I know that on the All Trails map, we are officially actually done with the line that marks the trail, but there is a little point of interest over here. I guess this is basically where you can't go any further. And I'm talking to you here because it's been very windy, but right now it's not that bad. But there's Reno way down there and probably Carson City somewhere down there. I don't know. I don't do geography very well. And on this side, although hazy as hell, is Lake Tahoe. That would be right around this area here. You can see the lake, little definition of the lake there, and then some mountains in the distance. I don't know why we're so hazy up here. It's probably some sort of fire somewhere. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go to the end here. Although I've made it. But let's just go to the end. All right, All Trails is telling me I'm way off the map. True, the map ended over there, and I'm over here, and this is the last of it. So what these are little shelters people have built because the wind, well, the wind up here sucks. But what I will tell you is it's not that windy at the moment, and I'm by myself, ladies and gentlemen. And my non-binary pals, I'm here staring into the desert. That is Nevada. I actually think Carson City is over in that direction. Reno's over there. Tahoe's over there. Beauty is right here. Okay, stop laughing. All right, I think we're done here. There's really literally nowhere else I can go, and I don't want to go down there anyway, so I'm out of here. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, we still have quite a bit to go. The trail is going to go back the way we came, and then right near the waterfall, split, go behind where the waterfall is, and loop around that way. So we're gonna go behind a different mountain. Hopefully you'll see better views of Tahoe that way. Okay, because I selfie sticked my way all the way up this hill, and as I'm going down I'm starting to slip a little bit, and I'm too old to fall. It hurts when I fall. When I was like 10, it was fine. I just bounced, but I mean, I'm liable to break a hip up here, and I'm old. So I'm gonna do what I did on Mount St. Helens. Since you've already seen this bit of the trail, I'm gonna stick on the headgear. I'm gonna get out the good old hiking poles, and we're gonna zoom down this mountain. right here. Okay, so this is not the trail we came in on. This trail, however, basically runs around the other side of the mountain from the trail we came in on and goes in the same general direction. It will get me back to the parking lot. But supposedly the views are better here, the views of Tahoe, and it's only slightly longer. All right, even though I'm taking a trail that is leading me behind the mountain that I came in on, I came in on the other side of the mountain. It's gonna last for a couple more miles here. So I'm just cruising, but this is more secluded, but there's still people. I'm still seeing people. I'm still occasionally running into people, and it's non-stop. It's something about this summer, folks. I think people think that COVID is over, which of course it's not. We're still very much in a pandemic and anything can happen at this point. But people think COVID's over, so they're just flocking out and they're doing their thing. So there's just people all over the freaking map. And they're killing solitude. They're stomping through nature. They're killing my buzz, harshing my mellow, so to speak. And yeah, that is a very old term, but it's true in this case. So that's going to lead me to today's trail rating. We'll go ahead and rate the trail now since I'm just on a fire road and I've got nothing better to do. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the number of people you'd encounter at Disneyland on the 4th of July. An introvert's nightmare, literally hell on earth. The worst thing that could ever happen. Disneyland on the 4th of July. A 10 being the most wonderful, beautiful thing ever. Antarctica, in the middle of an ice field, just penguins, no freaking humans anywhere around. On that scale, this is about a 3-ish, probably a little bit below a 3. There were so many people on the trail up to that waterfall that I showed you earlier. I mean, there were just, words can't express the horror that was. However, once I got away from that horror and started doing the Mount Rose Trail, it did taper off. There were still people there, unfortunately. But by the time I got up to the peak, I was so slow that pretty much everyone had already gone and was coming back down. And I had about 20 minutes on the peak all to myself. And that was pure heaven, pure beauty. And then on the way down, I saw a couple people, but nothing horribly significant. So I'm gonna give this trail a 3-ish, again, ish. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's certainly very busy, especially this summer, but everything's been busy this summer. That leads me then to my misery index on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 being not miserable at all, which is a complete fiction, totally unobtainable. I am always, to one degree or another, miserable. 5 being the most miserable you've ever been, or I've ever been, or at least extremely miserable. On the parts where there were a lot of people, I was around a 5. Right now, 2, 2.5, just because, you know, I've seen 1 or 2 people, but it's much, much better than it was. I'm just out here hiking by myself. I'm on my way to my car, and I'm hoping that it's just gonna be gentle, peaceful, and quiet. So, those are the ratings. Let's keep going. Well, there's a view. Yeah, the views are better on this trail, so okay, I understand why I'm on this trail. It's a long trail, I'm tired, I'm going very, like, you know, snail's pace, but it is pretty. All right, folks, I am still a little ways away from my car, but I figure that the closer I get to the trailhead, the more people there will be. So I'll go ahead and conclude this now. But before I do that, let's recap. We're out here in Nevada. We're above Lake Tahoe, and as we've already established, we're on the other side of Reno. We're hiking the Mount Rose Trail. We made it up to the peak of Mount Rose. Along the way, we saw a waterfall. We saw way too many people. I saw a few cute dogs, that was cool. We climbed up, we climbed down, we climbed all around. And now we're gonna say goodbye, but just for this week. You know, I do one of these every single week, every Sunday, sometimes Saturday, and then when I'm on vacation, I do like 3 or 4 of these in 1 week. So there is a lot of hiking going on, but for now, I will tell you, stay introverted, everybody. And you know I'm gonna see you in the next adventure.